Jean is about to fight some Asgardian zombies. I'm like, what the fuck? This is some cool ass shit though. Plus, the Corsair, the Starjamer himself, is back. Very underrated character in Marvel, at least in my opinion. This is Phoenix issue 2. The first issue was a great introduction to what Jean's gonna be doing in the cosmos. And this is what a lot of Marvel characters need to start doing, like characters like Thor and Wanda. Even though I like them on the Avengers, it'd be kind of nice to have their solo runs, or at least what they're doing in total is out in the cosmos. So for a whole week, since issue 1 basically, Jean has been doing her new role as being like a space cop almost. Anybody needs a disturbance in the mind, she goes out there and helps them. The Phoenix never gets tired, right? The Phoenix doesn't need food, water, stuff that humans naturally need. But Jean Grey, the woman, was exhausted. She's just like, I'm so done with this. I need to relax. I miss Scott and miss everybody. She gets an alert system on her ship. She goes to this burning spaceship, right? And she's like, hey, anybody here? Hello? I've always wanted to be a damsel in distress. And what better way to reconnect with my favorite daughter-in-law than a darling rescue? Corsair, what are you? Boom! Jean saves Corsair in the last moment ditch effort, right? And takes Corsair back to her ship. Now we'll pick up with this girl named Adani that we saw in the last issue. And her father got killed by this Perkius guy that fucked with Asgardians for a while, and he's a dark, evil creature. And Adani legit had to bury her own father. What Perkius tells Adani is that, you know, having faith doesn't give you power. Power isn't something that you believe in. Power is something that you wield. And Perkius gives him Adani this like weird, I want to say antimatter shit. I don't know what it is, but she gains power from it and she's not afraid from it. Jean has a psychic call with Scott and says, your father's here. And I don't know what's going on, but he was trapped and I had to save him. Scott's like, well, he's a pirate. Don't trust him. He could be a liar. We don't know yet. This guy, Corsair, gets out of the shower butt-ass naked. And Scott's like, wait, my father's not wearing clothes? What the fuck? So Jean like leaves the call right with Scott, and Corsair pretty much describes to Jean what has been happening. There's this place called Game World that pretty much Corsair has been, you know, answering calls for. The Black Order, yes, the Thanos people that who pretty much serve Thanos, practically have been like abducting people and taking them to a nearby moon, and I followed them this time, and that's when they shot me down. So now Jean has got to go over there and save those people from the Black Order, or the Dark Order I should say. And Corsair gives the, you know, the coordinates to that moon. On that moon, we see the Black Order pretty much enslaving, you know, Skrulls and all different types of aliens. One of the Skrulls though breaks out of his chains and starts running. It falls down. He's like, no, please don't shoot me. Don't shoot. I told you to keep moving. Jean goes, Prox legit goes fucking flying to the snow, right? She gets up. He's like, oh, the Phoenix. Why would you have to do anything to do with the Black Order's business? They start fucking fighting. Now, Corsair is going to be fighting the Black Dwarf, which I'm interested in what's going to happen here. But this guy that looks like Yondu and the Skrulls are talking how that the Phoenix is evil and it takes away stars, which is not true. It's just a folk tale. Phoenix is life itself. So it matters what the user, I would assume. But there's legit people coming out of the ground. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And Jean stops fighting Prox, right? And goes down there and saying, hey, hold on, hang on, I'll help you. She starts getting surrounded by an army of Asgardian zombies. I'm like, what the fuck? If you guys remember in Thor, we saw this in the Dawn of Kate's run, if I'm not mistaken. This is some interesting shit. Let me know what you guys think about this.